Welcome back to Nicky's Nerfies. Nick Mencken here with Pickdawgz. Today is August 6, 2023, and on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. A Nerfie means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into my free plays, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Turn on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another Nicky's Nerfie, you are notified. And if you're looking for my hot premium picks, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my MLB lock of the day that I have not missed this week. We are 5-0 currently, about to go on our 6-0 streak right here. Back-to-back Friday and Thursday games in my premium picks. We swept the day, currently on a 6-0 run. And in the Nerfie and YRFIs, we are currently 2-0 on this Saturday. The Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves, how about them Cubs scoring in the bottom of the first? We smacked that YRFI, and also we smacked the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. That Nerfie also hit. No runs were scored in the first inning. Let's see if we get another sweep on this Saturday. We got a later game starting up between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. We're hitting that Nerfie in that one. We'll see if we could sweep the day. Let's go into Sunday's games. Game number 1 that I have for you today, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins. Right now for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Gallen will be on the mound with an 11-5 record and a 3.41 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Minnesota Twins' Dallas Keuchel. Keuchel does not have a recorded inning pitched this season. I'm surprised he is back into things, but if I know Dallas Keuchel, I know he will be locked in. We'll see if this Arizona offense could get to Dallas Keuchel. Keuchel hasn't pitched at all this season, so I'm a little concerned about Dallas Keuchel and this Nerfie that I absolutely love in Game 1. But the offense for the Diamondbacks have been lacking in their run production. You got Gallen. Gallen is the Diamondbacks ace. I know he'll be locked in, and I think that we're going to see something out of Keuchel in the first inning. But I think the Arizona Diamondbacks will get on Keuchel after this first inning. But in game number 1 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Minnesota Twins, I'm going with the Nerfie. No runs first inning. Let's roll into game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Right now for the Tampa Bay Rays, Glasnow will be on the mound with a 5-3 record and a 3.15 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Detroit Tigers, Manning, with a 3-3 record and a 4.53 ERA. In yesterday's matchup, the Detroit Tigers got to the Tampa Bay Rays, especially in the first 5 innings. There wasn't a run scored in the first inning of play, but I'm leaning towards the opposite way in today's matchup, as this is an early game. I think the Tampa Bay Rays will get to Manning in this matchup, even though Manning does pitch a little slightly better at home. He's been struggling with his ERA, that is Manning. And Glasnow, I think he'll look sharp. And you never know with this Detroit Tigers team offensively. They could scrape a run early on in ball games. That's why I like taking them the first 5. I hit the first 5 in yesterday's matchup. They ended up winning that first 5 3-1, but I think there will be a good chance in game number 2 that the Rays will come across in the first 6 outs of this ball game, or the Detroit Tigers. That's why in game number 2 between the Rays and the Tigers, I'm hitting the YRFI, yes runs first inning. So we're on to our third and final game that I've selected for you today. We got the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs, again going back to Wrigley. Right now for the Atlanta Braves, Charlie Morton will be on the mound with a 10-9 record with a 3.62 ERA. He'll be matched up against the Chicago Cubs ace. Now we got Justin Steele on the mound with a 12-3 record and a 2.65 ERA. Steele pitches a lot better, especially at home. He's got a great record. This southpaw has been phenomenal for the Chicago Cubs team. I think he'll start to step up even more so now that Marcus Stroman is on the IL. But Charlie Morton, you know what to expect out of him every time he takes the mound. He's going to be solid. He's going to be locked in, ready to go against this powerful offense for the Chicago Cubs as late. You got 2 powerhouse offense, but with these 2 guys on the mound, I think in game number 3 between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs, we're hitting the NRFI, no runs, first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I selected. Game number 1 between the Diamondbacks and the Twins, we're hitting the NRFI. Game number 2 between the Rays and the Tigers, we're hitting the YRFI, yes runs, first inning. In our third and final game between the Braves and the Cubs, I'm hitting the NRFI. Once again, this is Nick Mencken with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. Helps me out a ton, and it costs you none. And subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have over 136,000 subscribers. And if we sweep the day, ladies and gentlemen, which I have a very good feeling, I want to see those money bags, those comments, and let me know if you cashed in. And also, I am hot on my premium picks. I'm currently on a 6-0 run, and we'll see what the plays are for today in Saturday's matchup. But if you're looking for my MLB lock of the day, check that description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.